I'm just happy to be back in this thing with
good,
y'all.
man.
Well, in the physical
Man,
form.
It's good to have you back.
In the physical
I'll
form,
be reading
man.
the comments too.
It's
It looks
good to
like
have your
it'd be good.
physical
That's why I was like,
form.
I hit y'all up. I was like, ooh, y'all killing on there, huh?
We
Peep
just having a
Craig
good
MVP
time.
right now, man.
Hey, man,
Nah, we
game
just
ball.
having a good time,
Craig,
man.
Game ball.
Craig been going
Good
off.
time.
Tony was holding you back.
Never that, man. It was a
Tony
group
was holding
effort.
you back, and we all know it.
Go to
It
game
was
ball,
a group
bro.
effort, man. That's all I have to say. We've
Tony's
been
the
doing
worst
this.
thing that ever happened to Craig Wayne.
Tony
We
is
all
a-
know it.
Tony is a blessing, and we all know
Now we
that.
know the truth.
Craig,
Never
ever since
that.
Tony's gone on the team, your average has gone up to 25
Addition
a
by
game.
subtraction. Trader that. Get out
What
of here.
has gotten into you over the last few months?
Nothing,
Craig is out here
man. It's
hooping.
just
10
been a good
rebounds.
time. You know, DC's been saying a lot of pause things, and people like the pause. I don't know. People like the pause.
Your coach said he's moved you off the bench into the starting lineup, and you just really become that guy. Your contract's up this year.
No, it was like DC was on fire. Chaz was on fire. Gary was on fire.
They say you're leading the All-Star voting right now.
Kente was on fire. Man,
Kente had a good game too.
Oh yeah,
Kente had a good game
we
too.
just had a great lineup. That's all.
Gary came off the bench, killing.
I was just 6 man. Jamal Crawford just supporting, assist man.
DC was over there. He just
Nashing it up.
grab his iPhone and just say something and be like,
To grab the iPhone.
yeah, I heard it. I heard it through the speakers.
I think we should get Tony's name off this channel in general. You know what I'm saying? Craig. It is Craig Comedy's channel.
Craig, you don't have a YouTube page, do you, Craig?
What?
You don't have a YouTube page, do you?
I do, but I don't put nothing on it.
Oh, for real? I know you have one.
I have one. I just, man, I'd be like, am I gonna edit some videos? I have like terabytes of
That's the
material.
worst part to me is the editing. I'm like,
Editing is by far the worst part
I
of
don't
content.
like doing this
By
crap.
far. Shooting it ain't nothing.
I don't like doing it. I'm like, let me go set this up. Blah, blah, blah.
I get why people outsource and pay people to edit.
Sure.
Oh,
I need
absolutely.
one of those people. I have like
Edit
5
it.
terabytes of me and Foo stuff that we're like, yeah, we're gonna put this up, and then we start editing, and it just let's shoot something
Editing
else.
is the worst, bro. Like,
And you're like, ugh, this is the work part. That's the part. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, we out, man. Excuse me. I'm
I
outta
need
here.
an editor.
I'm
Whoever's
good
out
on the
there.
phone. I'm nice on the phone. I'm pretty cool on the
no,
phone.
I can
but
do it. I don't want to
I
do
don't
it.
want to do it on the computer.
Like-
I be getting lost. It's like the Matrix. I be like all these different.
So we start shooting things like film when we first started. We weren't shooting things like just, we just need to get these shots real quick. So we would like have different camera setups and all that. So when it came to editing, it was like, we should have just shot and then moved the camera and
Yeah.
just clipped it together.
Because we just be, that's not your thing. Like, our thing is in front of the camera. Our
Right.
thing is, we do. So when that's not your thing, you be like, I just want to talk and get out of there.
I wanted to come edited already.
Yeah, like I just like when I was telling people, like when they was asking about the Discovery Channel thing, I was like, bro, I just came in, I watched stuff,
Did your
I
part.
talked, and I left.
And they chopped it.
I didn't have to do nothing. Like, I don't want to do the other stuff. Like, it sucks,
That's the best way. You leave, you're done, and then
I
let them
don't-
do their
when I-
job, what they get paid to do.
bruh. And that's why you said outsourcing. Like, even when I shoot stuff for the internet, the shooting, I go in my window, I'll shoot it in 30 seconds. It's the other stuff I don't want to do. The chopping up, the editing, the green screen. I don't want to do none of that.
Yeah, we were
Actual
trying to make it.
posting, I'm like, I gotta put
Yeah.
all these. We read about this. Here's a caption. That's stupid crap.
We were trying to.
You guys interested? Is it catching your eye?
What? Yeah. What time? The thumbnail is people gonna watch? What? It's like
I noticed the
God.
more you put into it, the less I get. When I just post something, just like, here you go, views, and don't put no thought into it, views. When I be like, let me do this, get this together, make sure the lighting is
Is this
right.
an eye-popping thumbnail for you
Exactly.
guys?
Nothing.
You interested?
We were trying to make it look seamless. What music will go here to build the comedy?
for nothing.
Yeah, it's
Nobody
all sitting on
cares.
the
Just for
lap.
people to laugh at Huck Toy.
Ugh.
Like all this work for nothing.
Nothing.
For what?
Somebody in their bathroom making
Yeah.
videos.
For what? That's why I don't care no more. Half the videos I share ain't even mine. I just be like, I saw this. This is funny. Here.
Hawk Twee's old though. Like as far as does people even do that anymore?
How'd she get all the credit for it?
I don't know if she got all the credit. Like,
No, it just
What
that
she
clip
did-
just went viral.
I heard
I've
women
heard people
saying
do it.
Hawk Twee for years.
Yeah, but that clip just went viral.
Mm. She going on the road now, I think.
on the
Doing
road.
Hawk
Hawk
Tweet.
Tools.
She's spitting and sucking. Or
I
what?
don't know. I think she's doing some sort of like one woman show type deal. She's trying to capitalize off of
I mean,
it.
I'm not mad at her for capitalizing. I never get mad at the.
You don't get mad when you got her date up there and it's your date supposed to be.
I don't care. This is why I don't care. This is why I don't get mad.
Sorry, Keon. We got the hot tui girl.
Yeah.
Opening for the hot
Get your
tui
money.
girl.
That'd be hilarious.
I don't get mad at it because
You be mad, dog. You be mad if you came to that city and nobody came to see you because they were saying hot to a girl, and now your seat
that's
is
what I'm
empty.
saying. But I'm not mad at her.
You be
Not-
mad.
Yeah, but not at her.
But I'm
you
never
be-
like whether it's when reality TV
Yeah.
stars or whatever, the consumer is making these people popular.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna be like some people are mad at her.
I can hot to a guys. Come
You're
on.
gonna
And
look
I'm
at her
like-
line. You're gonna go walk through her line and be like, "Ah, tui on everybody that's here."
You like that?
I'm like y'all get mad at these people like, oh, it's so easy for people to be overnight success, but y'all made them famous.
Right.
Get mad at
Get
the
mad
people.
at the people who's supporting.
Hey,
Yeah.
the
Yep.
dummies who support this stuff.
Mhm.
That's who you should be mad at.
Yeah.
Never the person.
You
The
can't-
person just
never-
living their
never-
life.
Never. Don't hate
If
the
people
player.
gravitate
Yeah.
to this person for doing nothing, why wouldn't they take their money?
Right. No, I
Why-
get it. I get it. Because I would get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when people be like, "Oh, I hate Kim Kardashian," why?
Okay.
You should hate people who watch her show
Kim
or made her
just
famous.
wanted to make sure they had the headphones on. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I want to be the let me put my thumb in your butt guy. Yeah, sell hats with this on it.
And if enough people
that thing.
and if enough people bought it, people be like, "Oh, Craig, they mad at Craig." But it's like, why you mad at Craig?
I started
Y'all
this.
bought into this.
I'm gonna ask Craig, can I feature for you, brother?
You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
What do you do?
Do
though,
a hot
DC?
10,
What do
and
you
I'm
do?
gonna come on.
I'm gonna be
and
the
do-
tongue. He's the thumb guy. I'm the tongue guy.
But you need a noise too.
and people will be pissed, like, "Oh, I could do that," but why you mad at them?
Yes.
I'm tired of people being mad at the person.
I get
Be
that. yeah.
mad at yourselves for supporting the dumb shit. If you don't want people to be famous for not having talent, stop watching their shows.
Stop
Stop
watching it.
going to their stuff.
Mhm.
Stop supporting them.
Stop supporting it.
You
That's
know-
on you.
You know, it's crazy. You could be a part of that large group that don't support them, but then there's still so many
So
people
many.
out there that you're like, wait, I didn't support that.
So many.
I cut that off every time.
And that just be what it is. So I'm like, I ain't mad at her. People, comedians pissed at her. She going on tour with them. I'm saying,
You know, I get kind of irritated because when it's just the regular mask, cool. But when my mom says, hey, hop to it, I'm like, you've been watching the internet, Ma? God damn it, it done made it to the old people.
and I guess another reason why I don't be tripping is because I'm like, yo, most of these people don't last because they don't have the talent. So they gonna grab their bag.
Oh yeah, it's very short.
And then
short term.
it's
yeah.
short lived. So I'm
Yeah.
like,
Craig said, "I'm be the thumb in your butt, guys."
It's gonna be. It's just like what's that dude? I got him.
oh, Welvin,
He had
the
Welvin
Great.
the Great. He had about a year.
He had a hell of a
Correct.
biography.
They hold
Make
that
sure
whole
the
special
kids
needs.
Ice JJ Fish.
Yeah, they had a second. All of them.
Who was the first one? So one of the 50,
got him.
50 Tyson.
Oh,
50
yeah,
Tyson,
50
all the
Tyson.
matter of fact, 'cause
Tyson.
I remember the meme that NWA niggas with autism. Like
Yeah.
I remember.
Wait, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I
Before
remember
that, before that, if you go way back, William Hung.
Yeah.
William Hung.
yeah,
She
she
banged.
banged.
Yeah.
Tila Tequila and it, what happened to all them? All
They were
them?
reality stars.
But I'm saying they just all fall. They don't have no talent.
Who else?
So they
Lil
just fall
Terrio.
off.
Lil
Yeah.
Terrio
Oh,
lost some
yeah.
weight. I think he lost weight.
They just fall off
remember
because they
Lil
don't have.
Terrio,
You
So I
remember
mean-
Lil Terrio?
Yeah,
Yeah,
remember the fat
yeah,
kid?
the fat
He
kid.
was dead.
Yeah.
You know who's funny right now though? I've been seeing him everywhere. The no neck kid.
I've been
that's
saying.
good. On the 20 balloon pop.
Hey,
Bro.
he's for real funny though,
When
bro.
she said you can't turn around,
was
and
funny,
he
bro.
was like,
No, she said, look at the ceiling. He did like this. She said,
"Oh
no,
my
don't move your
God,
body.
bro." That
She
shit
was
is so
funny, too.
So
Hey,
funny.
He was on something else recently. He was like, yeah, man, somebody come up behind me. I'm cooked. He was like, I could. I said,
That's like the
funny,
modern
man.
day kind of circus, freakish circus thing.
It is.
You know what I mean?
The
They
internet is
have
the
a
modern day
giant at the
circus.
circus.
Yeah.
I think
The internet is a modern day circus.
It is.
It's a modern day circus, bro.
It is. I never thought about that. It's a modern day circus.
I think he honestly doesn't know he doesn't have a neck.
He does.
Oh,
He
he
does.
definitely
He
knows.
does. He was like, yeah, my dad dropped my ass.
but he's like
you read the biography?
I saw him I just get. This is longer clips of him just talking.
so
I said,
in
"That's
this
funny,
particular
dog."
instance with this guy, right? You can tell, no, this dude's actually funny. If he started trying
he's
at
actually has some
stand up,
personality.
you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, there's a difference too. I'm not saying that all these people don't have talent. Some of these people might actually have some talent, and this is their way to start getting. Because we all started somewhere, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? So I'm not even mad at that. I'm just like, for the people who don't have talent, you make them famous. That's That's
It's on
you.
the consumer. Like
And
you
even
said.
people who get mad, and I was like, you're contributing, right? There's a lot of people who will share somebody's video just to talk shit about them. I'm like, that's still another view.
Still making them
That's
go
still
viral.
another click.
Yep.
You're making them go viral.
Mhm.
If you want something to go away, you have to ignore it. That's the only way. If you share it to fuss, you're helping.
That doesn't work with herpes, though.
I don't know. Mine
Share
went
it to
away.
fuss or to get rid of it?
To ignore it and hope it goes away.
Mine went away, bro. I just ignored it. Just ignored it. It went away.
Mine just came back with more friends.
If you had to pick just a terrible disease to have, which one are you taking?
Any disease ever?
The STDs. You gotta have one.
I'm gonna take crabs or something. Don't that just wash out? Or
Yeah,
something?
give me crabs.
You just
I think
shampoo
crab
it
you can
out?
shampoo, right?
Yeah, crabs and
I don't
shampoo out. They walk around a little bit
There you
and
go.
then
Get your heat on and then
Yeah.
out of here.
I might just do the drips. That's all.
what's the drip?
I don't know. I just heard of the drips before. Is that chlamydia or
One of them. Something.
Yeah, it's just drip.
Yeah.
You know,
I think
wake
I'm gonna
up
go
with your
crabs.
drawers
I'll go
stuck to the
crabs.
Because you
tip.
can't you just shave and they go away or something?
Which one burns when you pee?
Correct.
Syphilis is that one? I know. Is syphilis the
Like,
one?
Chaz, correct?
Like you don't know the names for me?
Curly,
Oh,
Curly,
no.
he's had some dirty dick in his
I've
bag.
never.
I never
I've
had
never
anything.
been burned.
I've never had anything.
Nah.
Sat wise, this is impossible, guys. One of us had to have something.
That's why I'm looking at
DC.
you.
Correct.
It usually
I haven't had
happens to
anything.
the least experienced of them.
What you mean, least experience?
Might be
I've
Chaz.
been smashed since I was 14, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, but you were in long-term relationships.
That's a lot more smash, though.
Yeah, but it's safer
then-
smash. You weren't wild. He's saying you weren't.
I'm
in
saying
the
the
streets.
in-betweens of the long-term.
This is
then
why I
you go
looked at
into-
Craig. The more you stick your peen around,
Yeah.
The more you
But I've never
have
had
race
anything.
You got
cars,
famous
means- I don't know. It hadn't signed an autograph.
I mean,
in
if
a
I
while.
had to vote, like who out of the four of us who probably had something, I'd vote you for sure.
You'd vote me?
Oh yeah.
I would figure though you'd be like, okay, these
I
are
would vote Chaz because
Why would you vote
Chaz is
me?
the quiet one. You
He's
gotta watch
living in
them
a
least
van.
expected ones.
You can't wash your junk in a van. Come on. What the hell?
He's already living a filthy
He's
lifestyle.
living in a van.
It's dirty out there.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Someone that's gonna sleep with you in a van.
This
they
how we
had
this
to-
how we can
come
determine
on.
it.
Let's get straight to it.
Which one of y'all has smashed a homeless chick? Anybody?
No.
Homeless? Craig, you ain't never.
No.
You ain't never.
You were homeless. What do you mean? Put it on. No, I was never homeless. Or in a situation where I'm like, hey, come on.
Hey, Craig, you gonna tell me you never have you never paid someone after the smash?
I have paid before. I'll be honest, yeah. It was much later in my life.
That's
but
got
yeah.
STD written all over it.
No.
And for it to be later in your life is crazy. I didn't just say if you were younger and dumb.
They put it on you with their mouth. So you're just like, oh, okay.
That's even worse.
No, that's pretty good. You have to have it done.
That sounds like a
before.
talent. Sounds like somebody just to go viral on the internet circus. That's what it sounds like
I
to
misheard
me.
what you said. They put the condom on their mouth.
Yeah.
I got you.
That sounds like a viral sensation right there.
Now, Chaz was in a van. First of all, if someone's going to smash you in the van,
They
that's a
definitely got-
large percentage
they got
that they
something.
probably have something.
I was just that charismatic,
And it's
bro.
not-
What you mean?
Something in the van maybe had an STD.
What you mean?
Like-
I had sheets. I used to go to the washroom.
They have something and it's not high
I
self-esteem.
was just on a dirty mattress. Is that what y'all think? I was just on a dirty mattress.
Oh, you had sheets in the van?
He take the bottle of water, take a sip, and say, "Hey, you can wash with the rest." What the-
He was down on a dirty van
I
mattress.
just thought it was just all dirty.
I
in
thought
there.
you were just sleeping in the front.
Yeah.
Wait a second. No, I had a mattress I got from my house when I left. I put my
Oh.
mattress in the
Did
car.
you like
in the
lay
van.
it to the, like when during the day? Did you put it against the wall like it was like?
No.
You
So
like
you just
kept
lay
it down?
Yeah, what are you guys talking about? It's like a cargo van. It's a big mattress. It's a big. I didn't have no
Wait,
little,
cargo van.
little
Cargo.
twin. I had a big old
Is it
queen
kidnapper
mattress.
van or?
No, I had like the sliding door. There's no locks
Oh.
on it.
That's
That's the
definitely
kidnapper
kidnapper
van.
van.
Yeah,
Get in.
kidnapper van.
Get out.
You had a
So,
kidnapper
but the
van.
mattress took up the whole thing then.
It took up the whole back.
Oh, so there's no walk around room.
No.
She
That's why I was asking
definitely
if you put it
had
up during the
something.
day so you can move back and forth.
All right,
What?
smashing in a hotel or a motel. At least you have a sink,
Shower.
a shower.
Yeah.
In a van, come on.
You got baby wipes,
But I'm,
Clorox wipes.
but I'm at 24 hour. I was always there. Oh, let me go in here.
Yeah,
and
but you
watch.
can't
So
sit
did
in
you
the
smash
girl
like outside the
hose.
gym and then y'all walk in the gym?
It wasn't we. It was I.
You stay dirty. I'ma go clean.
She was like, "Look, back to the streets I go."
Bye. Thank you. What was your name again?
why.
Well, then
I
now
said
you're
Chaz.
voting. Now you're swaying my vote to you.
That's what I'm saying.
I've
yeah.
never had some homeless chick.
But if she went to your house,
I feel like a
technically-
chick who's willing to smash,
Smash
the van
might be homeless.
definitely
You
has.
guys aren't looking at the.
So she would leave her house to smash you in
right.
the van.
She could have said,
She could have been like, "You just come to my home."
Remember this. This is also a time when you're in your early 20s in LA.
where
A
people
lot
were
of
smashing anywhere.
Well, yeah, and a lot of people
Had roommates.
when I was younger, probably with their parents that they're out here. Or
Touche.
roommates,
Okay,
you know what I'm
fair.
saying?
Touche.
So van fucking.
Yeah, so it wasn't like
living
so,
with a parent is living in a shelter in a home.
But you
Living
can't
in a
smash in
van.
there. So
You know what
is
I'm
what he's
saying?
saying.
So it wasn't like it was like, oh, you got a whole bed back here? This is better than a back seat. I'm gonna step
And people
up from
was
the back
smashing in
seat.
cars.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
In back seats.
Yeah.
And
Got a point.
also, I'm very charismatic. I'm a young dude in his 20s, full hair back then, in
Oh, yeah.
shape, who's out here pursuing his comedy dreams, is making chicks laugh all the time. Where you live? Oh my God, you're in a van. You're so alone.
You're so artsy.
I'm so alone. You're right. It gets so lonely.
Okay.
Talk to her.
All right, well, Chaz has convinced me. I'm back to Craig. I'm back to
definitely
Craig.
Craig.
I'm back to
That
Craig.
you have to smash and say,
Look,
keep a lookout.
Here's what Craig's been rolling with Marlon, Sean for the longest. Ones they don't want, they're gonna be like, ugh. And then Craig's gonna be like, hey, I'm 14.
I'm 14.
Hey, come on.
Craig, I vote Craig too.
Come on, man. You can't tell
Any
me.
woman that will smash in a Target parking lot and then not allow you didn't let them stay over, did you?
No van sleepover?
You can't sleep over in the bed.
All right.
You gotta go.
While the car's still moving, just throw them out.
You gotta let them sleep over in the van.
And
No,
talk to
you don't
person.
let somebody sleep over in your van. I don't know these people.
That is not high self-esteem.
you
That is
mean?
lower than groupie sex.
What are you talking about? That's lower?
Yes, it's backseat of the van. That's not even a song. It's backseat of the
No,
Jeep.
no. Here's the thing. Groupie sex is you go like, oh, okay, we getting the creep and the crop, right? But for
Yes.
the ones you don't want, the value goes less and you go less, right? But Craig is a kid. Craig's like, I'll take it.
Yeah,
Right?
but you're outside of the event in the van with the lights cut off, looking very suspect.
But I'm
And
not
if they
If I
say,
had to
okay,
rate who had less morals, I had to go with Van Girl because
With Chaz, Vanguard.
because with
Mr.
them,
Mr. Vanguard here.
well, yeah, I had to go with Van Dam
Vanguard.
because with them, at least it's like, well, he's still a Wans or he's still like they have some kind of
it was a child.
I'm trying to get pregnant, so
I
they have a
wouldn't
motive.
sex as a child.
They have a motive. With van
talking
sex,
about?
that's just like I just don't care.
Craig was 6. They lead the set of In Living Colors.
But the chicks that were coming for Craig still had standards.
Yeah, they were trying to get something.
Yeah.
They're
Van Girl, what? What do you
standards
need?
the groupies already have? They're already in a groupie combo, so they're already
They trying to
down.
get a
They
ring.
trying
They
to
trying to
get
get a
something.
ring.
They trying to get.
upgrade.
They trying to come up.
So
trying to
those
get
aren't
married.
morals at all.
Well, it's not good. It's not morals.
Well, so
They're
if
trying to reach
if
the
we're
top
talking,
of the
but they
mountain.
they have a motive.
if we're talking morality, then we're down. But if you're talking about somebody who's just trying to spend an evening with a lonely guy who's spent 2,000 miles away from his family, then that's a very different story. Who's full of charisma, by the way. Keep ignoring the charisma part. It's full of
I'm giving you the charisma.
Okay? So it's not like we're just with some guy.
I'm just saying, for you to even give yourself to someone in the van, you got to be a
Let me
little
give
bit.
myself like it's like I'm saving myself from
No, the
marriage.
girls though.
the
You said
girl,
the girls.
for you to for her to give herself to you, she has to be like a little bit dirty, you know?
It's giving me hitchhiker vibes.
Yeah, like hitchhiker, like a little dingy or something. She
Why
like,
would
she
she
has
do
a little
that?
stick. with
At
a
least she didn't shave her
handkerchief
armpits.
on
Like
it.
I wasn't in the middle of a Nevada desert. I'm in Los Angeles. I'm in downtown. We're in Hollywood. It wasn't
Where
like,
that fits at least Harry. Like it has to be
something was wrong
off.
with her.
Like
why is
something.
something wrong with her? Why is that something
because
great
it's
with
a
me?
van,
I
bro.
can see if you
'Cause
had
I'm
a Lookout
amazing.
Point or something like that, but you're just in Hollywood
I
behind
mean,
the comedy
that's
club.
where I lived.
And it's not like these aren't girlfriends, so it's just a random.
These are people that I worked with.
random
Usually with somebody that I
man.
work with. You know what I mean? They get to know you.
So you knew him a little bit.
I knew him a little bit just from like the jobs and stuff. It wasn't just some chick off the street. Hey, you in the van? Oh my god! You had a some time to get to know each other. Then it's like, oh, I like you, blah blah blah. I bet you do. Where do I live? Van open. You know what I'm saying?
Why'd you make it sound like it was a click? Like click.
Trying to make it fancy.
And they were just like, yeah. So where did they stay?
I don't know.
Yeah, they didn't trust him.
They had
because
some
couldn't
home
trust
somewhere.
Themselves. Or else they would have been like, "Come to my house.
They didn't even
I
live
feel
in.
for your story."
Yeah.
But like I said, most people were younger. We're in our early 20s.
Younger,
and they-
youthful. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you do. You're more free when you're
I'm
young.
saying.
You are.
Yeah.
I'm back on Craig. I'm back on Craig.
Craig was getting the people who wanted to molest him when he was a
I'm
child,
back
you
in
know?
Craig.
This never happened, Craig? You never had an adult touch you while you were a kid?
That doesn't make him
I think the
unclean.
important part is that we know it's not me or DC. That's just
Yeah.
the most
Wait.
important part. That's just the most.
kids,
If
I would
anybody,
protect
That's the most
if
important
anybody
part.
I take off the
Protection
table
McGee.
is DC
No,
because he had
bro.
the early warning. Keon, you were sticking your noodle all over the white trash in Montana.
Snow
What are
plowing.
you talking
Whoa.
about?
Keon was in them streets.
Whoa.
What are you
Guys,
talking about?
Star
They
basketball
got the
player
headphones
over
on.
here.
It wasn't. It wasn't like
It wasn't white trash, guys. These are college
Division
educated
one you're Division one athlete,
yeah,
too.
these are athletes.
Mhm.
These are.
Anyone that'll sleep with you after a keg stand, I don't
You know
know.
what I mean? And I was definitely strapping. Definitely strapping.
she was
out.
like, "Woo, let's go cow tipping after."
If anything, it wasn't even them. You guys forget, the military bases up there. That was the
Oh,
problem.
that's even dirtier.
Oh yeah.
Because what is it, Maelstrom? I forgot what but it's the third largest Air Force base
In
within our
Montana?
city. Yeah. So all the black girls, all the Mexicans, like we would go to the base all the time.
I
Or
heard.
they would
I heard
come.
military bases. They get down.
And they would come to the games. They would come to like people think when I was in Montana it was all like white girls, and it's like no, we used to be on base.
Oh.
With hanging out with we didn't hang out with the dudes. The dudes didn't like us.
Well, most of the dudes be gone.
Well, no, the husbands was gone, but the dudes that was in the military they
Y'all
didn't
were
like
messing with
us.
wives? No.
I didn't because I didn't want no smoke after what happened to my teammate. So I was like, I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
But the wives would go like, this is prime Iraq. You know what I mean? Prime 9/11.
husbands is gone.
So the husbands was gone, and the wives would take their rings off and hit the club, and they was just like, and a lot of the marriages at that time, I don't know what's going on now, but they weren't like legit marriages. They just get more money if they married. So they wasn't like together.
Well,
they were just.
let's ask a question, Keon. How many women have you think you smash in your day?
First
Oh,
of all,
goodness.
I don't know.
He's a
Second of all,
gentleman.
I don't know. Sounds like STD talk.
Second of all, I was a very safe whore.
You might have been. You don't remember how many of those were you intoxicated?
I was always drunk, but I was always putting a strap on. I was always putting a strap
You're
on.
in STD range.
Matter
You don't
of
know.
fact, This how I know.
It
I
be
was-
on your nose. You're like, yeah, you ready?
This how I know I was getting ridiculous, but I was still being safe because I got mad when Costco stopped selling condoms.
Oh yeah.
Because I was buying them in bulk.
I need
Because I
them
was
in
like,
bulk.
because I was just like, it's easier because you go to get the little 3-pack, that start adding up.
Yeah.
But the bulk, I'm like, oh, this is
The 48 pack.
yeah. You can just go get
I
the
was making up a
bulk in
number.
That's
Costco.
Oh,
STD
goodness.
talk, man. That's between you
You know
and
what I mean?
Gregory.
So
You let them pit us.
I was safe, man.
You put us against each other.
He
Chaz,
don't even
and you
know.
felt
I
He
was
has
good.
no
safe.
idea. What are we talking about?
I was safe.
He turned to Charlemagne real quick. So
I was
how many
always
people
safe.
did you
And the
sleep
reason
with?
why I was safe because I always heard military girls are disgusting. So I was like, I'm definitely not going.
We're just talking about one
Oh.
phase of your life, you whore. One phase. Right? Correct? We're talking about a couple years. All right. Look at that STD cough right here.
Who we voting
That's
on?
residual
I'm still
STD
going
cough.
Craig.
You going me? I'm
I'm
going
still going
Chaz.
Craig.
Craig is still my
What you
number
doing?
one. Then it's Keon.
Ah,
Then
still
it's
going Craig.
DC. Then it's me. Because, DC was reckless early on.
I was very reckless. I'm going.
And I got tested. That's how I know. So
We all got tested.
Yeah, we all got
I
that.
had
We're just
nothing.
saying who we think, not who definitely
And
has.
stat-wise, these two. You know what I mean?
Stat-wise.
Stat-wise.
It's not quantity.
My final
it's
choice is
quality.
Chaz.
You ain't no way I'm your final choice.
Don't do that.
I'll show you my dick right now. And you can see ain't no scarring, ain't no bumps. You can see that. You can look inside.
Wait,
There's a
pause.
camera. You
What?
can go inside.
Wait, what?
See,
You wanna
he's so
reveal your
willing to
penis?
show his penis. That's definitely
You wanna
vote going
prove
to
it?
Chaz.
And we're back with another episode of Daddy Issues.
A gunshot.
Rocket launcher.
So speaking of dads issues on this topic, actually no, am I first on the ads?
Oh, I think I am.
Oh man, that brings up a good one though. We should. Come on, Chaz.
Not bad.
I didn't know who was first, and I just saw the time, so
I am.
it
Come
wasn't
on,
intentional.
Dirty dick, Chaz.
It wasn't intentional.
We always tell our business, Miranda.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely, everybody knows I was a whore. I have
Yeah.
no shame in that. Well, I mean, a little bit of shame, but
I had
And if
two
you need
kids when I was
protection in your life,
17.
Yeah.
you need earning, you know?
Yeah, short on a hotel room.
You need earning. Can't get the Costco condoms. You need earning. Life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? The money you can earn can be in your hands today with earning. Earn is an app that gives you access to your pay as you work up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. Just download the Earning app and verify your paycheck. They access up to $100 a day as you can work and leave an optional tip. Any money you access, please tips are automatically repaid from your next paycheck. We've all been there. We've all been in those times when the money's tight.
Tight spots.
And you looking around like, do I need to call a friend? Do I need to say something? Do I need to go on the avenue, get my stroll on? So Craig would do, you know what I'm saying, in his heels and whatnot. But those times, man, plenty of times we've been strapped for cash, and that's when earning comes through, man. So make earning part of your financial routine. Enjoy earnings. Over 3.5 million customers who say things like, when I think about earning, I think about financial stability, security. It gives me a lot of peace of mind. So download Earning today, spelled EARNIN, in the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download Earning app, type in Daddy Issues under podcast. When you sign up, it'll really help the show. Daddy Issues under podcast. Subject to available earnings, location, daily max, and pay period max. See earning.com/TOS for details. Earning is a financial technology company,
It's not a bank.
not a bank.
Not a bank.
Bank products are issued by the Evolve Bank and Trust members, FDIC.
FDIC.
You gotta be a damn fool not to get that deal.
Keon teaching the youth right here.
Well, on topic, actually, this is hilarious because they're doing just a little 2 pages of homework a day, right? Right now, they had to write, "What is your dream job?" This boy wrote a black job.
A black job?
That's hilarious.
What's a black job?
I don't know. We gotta ask Trump. I don't know. Is that what you heard that? Yeah. It's not a thing. It's
They've had their headphones on.
Aren't there kind of black jobs out there?
What's a black job?
Just stereotypical job. DMV, black job.
Wait, what? Nobody in my family works at DMV, and I'm from a black family.
You ain't been in there and seen the black people working at the DMV?
I've seen black people working
the
everywhere.
only black job, technically, I guess, would be like athletics. But
Atlanta
everybody does them. So
Atlanta
there's no such
Airport.
thing.
Detroit Airport.
Lawyer.
Black job.
Chaz kind of he's
LA
kind of
No,
getting
those are
he's
black
trying
areas, not black jobs.
Black jobs.
Because if you go to any
Lawyer,
other
doctor.
airport, there ain't all black people in there. It's a job in a black area.
Councilman,
It's a black job.
mayor, president. These are all black
There are
jobs.
certain jobs for
Those
certain
are white jobs,
races and
Craig.
nationalities.
Slow down.
No, there isn't.
Just because one had one, relax. President's not in your...
Parking lots in Atlanta, that's Ethiopian job.
That's out here as well.
Yeah. It's out here, parking lots.
I
out
worked
here,
at a parking
yep.
company. All Ethiopian.
Ethiopians.
Very true.
So,
No, I've seen Hispanics work there.
Yeah, you've seen a
I haven't
couple.
seen Asians. No, that's okay.
Well, they have Asian jobs. You're not going to see them. Black jobs. You know? You're not going to see them in those places.
have you seen the sketches on them? It's hilarious. Like the Mexican dude, this comedian, and him and his boy are always doing like work, and then they see a black person doing. I think I've seen one. He's a Amazon worker. One he's a postal worker. Whatever. And they be like, hey, look. This is going to those black jobs. Let's go get. Hey, give me a job. Give me a job. And they chase him down.
Postal
It's
worker,
hilarious.
black job.
But certain
My dad
jobs
was a
you
postal
do
worker. Wasn't your
expect
dad
to
a postal
see
worker?
certain
Yeah,
people
but he
there.
Black
also-
job, baby.
He also worked with a hell of Mexican and white and Asian and
No,
everything.
was he probably the majority?
No, they weren't actually at all.
Sure they were. You don't know. You didn't go to work.
Soul food restaurants.
Actually, I did. I went to
Soul
kid.
food restaurants,
Nah,
definitely black
That's a
job.
Mexican job, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I seen Jamaican. I seen hibachi. I seen.
The point is, there's
soul.
no such thing as a job. You just work wherever.
Of course it's a black job, bro.
No such thing.
Of course
Never
there
been a
is.
black
Yeah.
job.
We might be better at every job.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Dealing
Customer
crack.
service.
What is that?
Black job.
Wait, on what level?
Black job.
Dealing crack.
On what level?
Any level.
I don't know. It's at a certain point, hand in hand, and I can say, all right, black job.
Numbers
but-
wise and
What's
statistically,
funny?
dealing crack.
What's funny is
an
if
African.
you, if you cut these clips up and put it on a conservative site, they'd be
they'll
like,
be-
them
they
niggas
gonna
get
torch
it. Like,
What if-
no,
they
they'd be
gonna
pumped. They'd be
torch-
happy.
What if
See?
a bunch of Republicans came and it was like, hey guys, we're gonna give you guys $100 million Spotify deal to spew your rhetoric. To
I
the
can't
people.
do it.
I can't do
I
it.
can't do it.
I gotta see how many years is in that contract. $100 million each, not splitting between the four of us.
can't
You
do
get
it.
$100 million.
$100 million to do what people are doing
Watch how
already.
fast
It's a lot
I
of
see
They're
that
people-
doing it
loud.
already, yeah, but that's their souls. That's they.
Your kids are gonna have to.
Yeah,
hear
my
about
kids,
this.
my mom and dad. Like,
They can
I'm
hear
like,
about it in their goddamn Ferraris now.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't Because at this point, you're paying me to be a clown.
What's her name? Candace Holmes' kids are gonna be very proud of their
Candace
mom.
Owens?
Candace Owens' kids are gonna be very proud of their mom.
She got it.
She all in. Sellouts make money, bro.
They be
Selling out is
Gener-
cash.
generational wealth isn't what it used to be. There's a bunch of NBA players that thought they had generational wealth that are broke.
Well, they're just
Had
bad with
100
money.
Yeah, but
They have gambling problems.
You gotta know who your dad is.
I'm sure you're gonna have to pay
Your
security.
dad is Bruce Bowen.
Hey,
Come on.
look. They're talking 4 years for 100 mil. I'm selling out for
Each?
4 whole years.
I
Each.
can't. That's a
Oh,
long
yeah.
time.
We got
4
4
years.
years.
What are we selling out? Like what?
4
what do we have
years
to
to
sell
say what we're saying now, but like mean it.
When you get on air,
out?
it's
And
like
stand on it.
Yeah,
it's like we
stand
want
on
to
it.
thank Trump for making sure the internet is still safe. We want to make sure the internet is still a safe place. We
And
have
those
free speech,
black jobs like selling crack.
like selling
All
crack.
these black kids out here selling crack.
Actually,
That's the only
recently
thing you can
today,
do.
I went downtown and I had a very angry black lady who was telling
Like you got
who
to
was-
talk like that.
you gotta
For 4
stand on
years.
it.
Stand on it for 4 years.
Now,
and
what-
everywhere you go, people think that.
What's
you
our boy
for real.
named the sports guy that no one likes?
Oh,
looks like Chaz
Whitlock.
a little
Stephen
bit.
A. Oh,
Whitlock.
No,
It's
He looks
Whitlock.
like Chaz.
Whitlock.
It is
Whitlock.
Jason
I don't think
Whitlock.
he looks like me
Just
at all.
like
But
you,
yeah,
He does.
so,
You guys do favor.
I don't think he
doesn't look
favors
like
whatsoever.
Chaz, put your glasses on.
just like you, Chaz.
With the glasses gonna make a
You and
difference?
Jason Whitlock
I
are
don't
y'all
think so.
favor.
Imagine Chaz with a fade, no mustache and beard.
Say something racist.
You
Say
know
something
what? You know
coonish.
what's hurting some of these? If we just open up the school realm so they can take C and D college talent, we'd be a lot better of a school.
Jason
And we
Whitlock.
get way more black athletes if we just accept D averages. Okay,
Whitlock.
that's the key here.
If we were to do a sketch, you'd be perfect.
This is the thing.
definitely
Even him
do
saying
Whitlock.
this, I know he's joking. Like my face is like, "What the fuck are you talking?"
Right.
That's why I know I couldn't. That's why I know I couldn't do it. I think I would, because I'm sure there'd be a clause in our contract, right, that says we have to stand on it. And I know I'd be like, "This is, what are you talking about?"
$100 million is what we're talking about.
I know, but I
You know what I would do though?
got them kids.
Sure, that'd be fine. You know what I would do? I would just make sure that you have to really, really be giving back to black communities tough. You gotta.
Can't. That
Why can't you?
doesn't.
Wait,
How
wait.
would you do that?
No,
Wait,
you
wait.
just got to. This is what we just say. He didn't say our actions.
They ain't say you can't
Yeah.
give back to black communities and build
We
up.
just got to stand on what we say and what we put out there in the world.
Yeah, but even Bryant Gumbel,
Mhm.
he was giving back to the black community, and they still were on his neck about being.
So might as well get that bread. You know what I'm saying? Go get that.
Then my comedy show's gonna have a bunch of woo.
But they're gonna sell out
Yeah.
like crazy.
Yeah, but then,
they're gonna boo him because he's not talking about what they
Yeah.
want him to talk about.
And then the day your contract is up, the last episode,
just
you
flip
go,
the script.
100%. Listen,
They
guys,
pay me for all shit.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, the whole
Everybody that
episode's
heard.
apologetic.
This is what I did with my money.
Yeah.
I really secretly funded every black person I met in real life. I told them, just bear with me.
Hey, listen, I have to. I really like that. I have
This is what I'm doing.
I'm taking the white people's money, putting it back in black communities. I'm the Robin Hood of this bitch.
so
You
if
know
they
what I'm saying?
came to your child and said they want her to be the new Candace Owens,
No, my daughter can't do it.
what do you mean? It's
I
100
can.
million.
I can sell out, but I can't have my daughter
She's
sell
like,
out.
here, take 50, Dad.
No, I can't have my daughter.
Yeah, I'm doing it so my kid don't have to.
That's what I'm doing it for. Yeah.
But she's doing it so
she-
you could retire. She could take care of
I'm
her
walking
dad.
so she can run, so they can run.
I would never ask my daughter to sell out for money.
100 million.
You think
She's
I,
running.
however, will.
But if you set the example
Mhm.
and sell out, what makes you think she won't?
Because she don't need to sell out anymore. We did it already.
But she's like, we can make more, Dad.
We don't need
I
to
want to
make
be
it
like
work.
you. I just want to be like you,
And
Dad.
then she's like, "Dad, we're taking your jobs."
Bro, come on, baby.
You know what I mean? What would you do?
Selling out's a black job. It's a black job. Black job.
You already
Agreed.
started.
No, it's
you
not.
signed a
Wait,
contract.
selling out?
No, it's not.
Who else can sell out?
The other, like we the conversations we have, other races have
White
too.
people
So
have that
Mexicans
same
have Mexican sellouts. Asians have Asian sellouts. Like it's the same.
But we lead it though.
You know what I mean?
We're just loud. We're just loud.
the
as
leaders,
shit.
though,
We're
bro.
just loud. We're very loud. That's all it is. We're just loud.
I don't know any other culture sellouts. I can't be like
I-
this person is.
I heard
Gary
two-
Owens, does he count?
No, they talk about on their end. If you ever see like matter of fact, if you go on IG or any of these social media and you see a white lady with a black man and watch the comments, how white men talk to her.
I just seen two.
Oh, really?
Why would you mate with an animal? Blah blah. You're ruining. Like
Oh, wow.
they will go in.
Oh, that's on different. I seen two white people having a conversation. Like,
That's
what's a
just
white
racism.
job? And they were like, everyone. And I was like, damn. They're pretty good with this one.
That was pretty witty.
Yeah.
That's pretty witty.
Yeah.
But Amber Rose is a sellout.
Why?
Why?
I don't follow her, so I don't know what
What's she
she
doing?
does.
She's going hard for Trump now. After she spoke bad of him years ago.
I don't
Now
pay
she's
attention to
going
her at
hard
all.
for him.
Well, a bunch of people that spoke bad about Trump years ago are speaking different now that Biden's in office.
You get the bag when you sell out, bro. They're gonna go put Amber Rose everywhere.
Yeah, she
She's
spoke
gonna-
at the convention.
she's gonna
But
make
you
a
got to
ton of
think
money.
she came in the game with no morals.
Yeah,
so,
hoe walk.
Yeah, so
Slut
like
walk.
Oh, slut walk. I'm sorry.
Alright.
she came
Correct
in.
yourself.
I'm sorry. I
This is a
apologize.
step up. This is a step
So
up.
for her, if you already start there, yeah, you might as well go in. Like what she got to lose? Like
Yeah,
no
she
one
came in with
respect.
zero
Yeah,
morals.
like,
Yeah.
she not here for respect.
You holding the baby, talk about slut walk.
Yeah, like she came in the game
They
based
put-
on what
they
she
put-
can do in the bedroom.
They put
Like,
Herschel Walker all over the place. They ain't seen Herschel Walker in 30 years.
I
He
know,
could barely
right, bro.
walk.
He was running, right?
all
What was he
over the
running
place.
for? Like governor or something at one of them towns?
I don't know.
Man,
Was he special needs? Like CTE from the hits? Or?
I think it's the hits.
probably.
He was dumb.
He had a little Gronk in him.
Any
Yo, I
little
didn't think I didn't think those Gronk jokes were like ridiculous until I kind of
There was
watched
some
him.
truth to it,
When you
yeah.
watched him during the
Yeah.
roast, you were like, "Yo, is
he's a big
he
frat
out
boy.
there?"
He's always been like that. He's just a big frat boy.
Yeah, like you
Yeah,
watch
he's a
him,
big
you're just
hammer.
like, "Yo, is he?"
Me, no, not good deal.
That was a good one.
He's a frat
Me,
boy.
no, not
dog.
good deal.
I was watching his reactions, and I was just watching him just exist, and I was like, "Yo, I don't know if he all there."
He looks like everything they were saying.
Yeah,
he looks
like-
like it.
He is very much like that. He's always just like, what?
Herschel
just-
got that look too. I'm gonna change stuff. That's what he said. I'm gonna change stuff. What? That's you're gonna change stuff. I'm gonna change.
That
stuff.
dude said, what did he say? It was an abortion. Let me see the receipt. What a receipt?
right, bro.
Huh?
You can't be that simple when you're answering politically.
What a receipt!
Am I still talking right now?
What a receipt! I don't understand. Like, it's so. I hate how much I overestimated the intelligence of the average person. Like, I didn't know everybody was so stupid until we got the internet. How
Oh,
we have
bro,
it
you
now.
just see it, bro.
I didn't
Dumb,
know
bro.
this. I didn't know that. I was like, common sense is pretty.
Some people
no,
are just stupid.
everybody's so stupid. Like, so dumb.
There's some dummies out there.
I
It's
don't really
just-
put
And there's
my-
there's I would say there's more dummies than intelligent people. That's what's crazy.
I wouldn't say there's more, but they get highlighted more. You highlight the dumb shit way more because most people who have common sense are just chilling.
But I don't think most people have common sense.
Most people do. They're just
Most
chilling.
people that have common sense know when to keep their mouth shut.
You
too.
see way more people more cool and calm at a grocery store than a person who stand out who's doing something stupid. Then everybody looks at that person. We go like, there's way more normal people in society than are they. The idiots just stand out so much. They just stand out.
Like when you ask like just basic questions or like the amount of stuff people just don't know or
Well,
just
that's
like,
different. We're talking about a
that's
different
like-
thing.
and
That's
this is
not
why-
common sense though.
This is what I'm saying as far as I think everybody's stupid. As far as even when it comes to when you look at arguments, political, whatever, if you just listen to the average person, people dumb.
when people go
If you
like,
look at comment sections on anything, people
Sure.
just dumb.
Well-
Like just legit dumb.
People don't look for the smartest person in the room to answer a question on the mic. They usually,
Oh, that's facts.
when they're on TV or on the internet grabbing people, it's usually the dumbest, drunkest person that goes up to you and like, can I ask you a question?
Right.
It's usually the woo person that comes over.
And also, anytime you think your opinion is better than someone else's, when you think your opinion is fact, that's when you
They
start
be
to
standing.
sound.
They be
Yeah, when you
standing
stand
so hard.
on your it's in your opinion on stuff. When you stand and willing to die for your opinion, that's when the dumbness comes out.
It'd be like
you
this
start
to me.
defending it as if it's fact.
if they're like, well, you know, black people naturally have smaller brains, and you're like, actually, that was scientifically proven to be false. They're like, no, it's not. Then he's like, all right, well, now you're just choosing. We literally can bring up science.
Right.
Literally can bring up actual facts. When people deny facts, then I go, oh, now you're choosing to be stupid. You're choosing ignorance. That's
But
a
I
dumb
that,
person.
and I think that's what it is. I think like they say ignorance is bliss. I think people want to be that.
What is bliss?
You know what I mean? They want to be, and you got to think of. I think we have a, you know, people only speak on their peer groups and what they're around and what they see. But like, if you go somewhere else around another whole group that's different, you just be like, damn, people are dumb. Like people are really dumb. Like, and I'm not even talking about state by state or just outside of your peer group. Just go to another group. We hang out with other parents sometimes, and I just be listening to conversations like people are stupid. Like they're just so stupid. Like, and you're just like, oh, I didn't know this. I didn't know. And it doesn't have to be a political argument. It could just be basic shit. And I'd be like, oh, I didn't know a lot of people are barely
Now, does
adulting.
does people thinking different? Does it make them dumb or you know?
No, because I don't think a difference of an opinion makes you dumb.
Right.
Some people just defend their wrong to try to be right. They'll know they're wrong, but they're like, I already
Which
got
makes you
into this.
stupid.
Not once you start choosing ignorance, then you're an idiot. Once you start literally going like, oh, okay, I could look this up, but I'm gonna stand on this. Oh, these are all the facts. Nope. Then I go, now you're being, you gotta be malleable. You're like, I can think one thing.
Wait, say that word again.
Malleable.
Ooh,
Wait, what?
That was a
Chaz
big
been
one.
reading.
I
I
know
can,
what he said. What'd he say?
What is that one?
Malleable.
yeah. It
We
just,
know who's the writer of the group.
oh boy.
I assume it means you have to be
No, both y'all
what
writers.
diverse.
What'd
What'd you say? What's the context you said it in?
Malleable.
It's more like saying being able to be moldable, flexible in that sense of like, if you can, I can have an opinion and you can be like, no, this is why. But if I'm not going to take it in, like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. Oh, I can see that. You know, you can be able to
Yeah.
go one way or the other. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I can see that. But like, most people aren't. Most people, I won't say most people. A lot of people can't get over the fact that what they thought was right for so long,
Right.
you know what I mean, just is false now.
Exactly.
And or even when people have like a hard time not calling someone some old slur that's no longer, you
Right.
know what I mean. You're just like, hey man, you got to be able to get past this.
But some
You gotta-
people in your group just troll, like Chaz. He'll just troll.
well,
You'll be
that
like,
is also
you're
true.
ignorant. You're like, no, actually, he knows what the hell he's doing. He just wants to.
But that's
hear
for
it.
kids.
Sometimes
and
people
giggles.
just want a reaction.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it
that's
does
true.
come down to like if you can't understand someone else's opinion, like when they're talking to you, you don't have to agree with it, but
I say,
understand
bro, I say
You
it
know
all
what I
the
mean?
time. Like, I don't have to agree with you saying to understand where you're
Right.
coming from.
it. Right.
Or to, okay, I can see why you would think that.
Right.
I don't agree, but I can see why you would think that, why you said that, or why you
Yeah.
like. Most people ain't doing that.
That's where common sense kicks
They be like,
in.
you have to agree, you have to see it the way I see it,
Right.
or I'm upset. And it's
Exactly.
like, no, that's not how it works.
I think that's a value you learn with having kids, because you have to hear some of the dumb shit they say and have to explain to them, even though they're set and trying to believe this.
Mhm.
Explain to them that I understand that, but look at it this way as well.
I wouldn't even say kids. I'd say that comes with having a wife.
No.
I'll say that
Girlfriend,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Well,
You-
you're being raised in two different households.
Yeah,
Some things
dealing
are,
with a spouse, I was definitely. You'd be like, wait a minute, what? What?
There's a better way to handle this. That's me in the house all the time. Yeah, I'm sure there's a better way to handle this.
What? I've been doing that lately. I'll just be like, what? Just so she says it again.
You know, I don't know if this even.
Do
comes
y'all
from-
have to get on one accord?
We
Or
eventually
can
do.
you be like, do you? I'll do me.
I think
we
it depends on
eventually
what it is.
we eventually do most of the time, just on some like I've gotten better at communicating with her, understanding who she is. So then I'm just gonna be like, all right, you just on one of your
being malleable. See that right there?
yeah. So I'll just be like, okay. So I'll just be like, I hear you. All right. And then she'll come back. Well, actually, blah blah. Or sometimes, and this is where I give her credit. Over the years, she used to stand 10 toes down no matter what. Now she will. The last conversation we had, I was like, okay. Then I let it go. The next morning, we went to bed fine and everything. Next morning, she was like, hey, don't listen to me. Like, basically, I'm full. Do not listen to me. And she's like, I was like, I got it. It's fine. She was like, just ignore him. I was like, there's a thing you don't understand. You don't even know. I normally ignore most of what she said. She was like, okay, good. Because I just be talking. I was like, I know you well enough now to know you just be talking. So I just be
Yeah.
like, all right, go ahead. Sometimes you just want to get your shit off. All right. It ain't gonna make no sense.
Yeah.
You're not gonna explain it right. What would you actually, the thing that makes sense, you're not gonna explain it right until later. So have at it. And then she'll come back.
When
and be
she
like,
comes back, or do you throw in her face, or do you just be
nah,
like,
I'll be laughing. I'll be like, I know.
okay.
Cause it's like, we got to that point, like, I know you better than you.
Right.
So even when she tells me stuff, sometimes I'm like, that's not how it's gonna go. But all right. And she, in her head, she really believes, no, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, okay. And then it happens. I'm like, I know.
We've been here before.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We've been together too long
Heard it
now.
all before.
Yeah, I already know what you're gonna do, what you're gonna say, what your reaction is gonna be.
Got it.
But go ahead, if you know.
Sometimes people just gotta see it on their own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But she's to her credit, we both made a lot of changes. I let her go. She comes back and be like, me. You know what I mean? It's not even. She's accepted the fact that more times than not, it's her. So I give her credit for that,
Yeah.
especially
Taking ownership means a lot.
as a person and
Yeah.
especially as a woman.
Yeah, taking ownership means a
So
lot.
I give her credit for being like, it be me.
A lot of times, too, it's like, and this one, I don't know if it comes from comedy or writing and stand up and stuff, but like, when something happens or there's something going on, I'm a hold on, let's look at everything person,
Mhm.
you know? And it might just be me, but I'm like, but it's the same way I look at jokes. I go, let's look at every single side of this and what everything. I'm like, you gotta look at the whole picture.
Right.
Like, I can't just look at one side and just go off and react to it. I'm a person, I'm just going like, all right, hold on, everybody slow down. Let's look. I always think of the Rubik's Cube. Every time there's something, I go like, let's look at every
Right.
single thing and move it around. And then I'm like, then we can make a decision. When we just start moving, that's when I have
Because you're moving on emotion, and that's
that's when I
That's
have an
just
issue.
not
And
gonna
I
go
go
well.
like, we got to slow down because then I'm gonna get frustrated because we're not slowing down.
right, and it's not making sense.
And it's not making sense. So give me a second. I don't
Well,
care if you think you know it all already. Just
Right.
hold on. Let my dumb ass catch up to you. Oh my god.
That was my
Just
favorite part
hold
about the
on.
Carmichael show was that they always came at every episode from 6 different
Yeah.
vantage points,
Right.
and I was like, that's what made the show so good to me.
Right.
One guy thought this,
Mhm.
one lady thought this, and it's all to get to but they all had different. And I was like, this
At
is
the
what
end,
makes
it
this show good.
comes together.
But even if they
Yeah,
don't,
yeah.
you still get all the different views of why. You don't have to agree.
Right.
Just the different views of why things make sense,
And it's
what-
okay.
It's
All that
okay.
understanding bullshit's why I'm not married.
I feel you,
You
though.
got to understand.
I feel you,
and
though,
then you have
Craig.
to understand when you understand.
Yeah.
It's too
Ah,
much to ever do
shit.
again. I would never do
Let
it
me
again.
go in the room by myself.
You don't
Before
think you would do it
this up.
again?
No, I care about her, but I don't have the thing that I care every day how somebody else feels. I don't care every day how somebody else feels. I'm like, I'm trying to do this thing. And now I have to stop what I'm trying to do because I have to care about something that seems minor to me. You know what I mean?
No, I understand what you're saying.
But I have to-
I
but I have to
understand like a
care.
motherfucker.
I couldn't do it again either.
I
Like
understand.
I agree with Chaz. I'm doing it because I love her.
I'm like this. What?
Yeah, like somebody like I couldn't date. Let's say me and her didn't work out. I couldn't go back and date somebody. I'm not dealing with your shit.
For
Like
sure.
first of all, it took me too long to get on the same page with this one.
Yeah.
And to do that again, hell no.
My issue is I raised my kids partially by myself, so I spent a lot of time like learning to love other people. But now they're at the house, out the house, and I'm like, it's time to love me.
Yeah.
sure.
Fuck what you think.
Yeah, I get it.
So,
I don't know if I could do that.
I would do it when I'm old. When I'm like 70, I can't get up the steps
On
no
your
more.
deathbed?
Yeah. Then,
You gonna get a healthy wife?
Yeah, then I'd find someone, some poor girl was trying to get out her third world country. You know what I mean?
Papers.
I got those. I
Thank
feel
you
it.
so much. You saved us. Yeah, no problem.
I couldn't do it
Yeah,
again.
'cause
my
it
ass.
seems like you, because I ain't never been married, but it seems like you got to give a lot of yourself. Both parties got to give
Yeah.
a lot of themselves just to keep the peace.
Yeah, but
Half the
the
time.
thing is, you're only doing it because you love that person. So
Yeah.
like, if it's somebody new, I don't love you like that.
And
So
I'm not
why would
trying
I?
to
Yeah, and I'm not
neither.
trying to. So
Yeah.
why would I deal with this? Why would I go through this again? And I'm by myself. And I'm by myself, and I'm chilling.
And I'm
Like,
already happy, dog.
Yeah,
What?
I'm good. And you gonna try to come interrupt my shit? Fuck no.
I'm not some lonely dude. I'm like, listen, this is what I need. I need a vagina deposit. That's where we're at. Everything else, I go like,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
I
do
think
all
that,
this
and
with
I
you.
think that's another thing too. I'm not. If let's say I was back in the streets, I'm not gonna be a person. I don't mind being by myself. So you can't get me on the lonely tip. And as far as just getting some, not a problem.
love being
So-
by myself.
No, that's now. Wait till you get in your 60s.
Well, that's when
and
you,
not a
that's
problem.
when you start.
Yeah, you need to
doing
do
the
it.
old cat daddy. Yeah.
That's
They
when you
gonna be
bring
like,
someone
"Ooh,
in
okay,
from a third
Zaddy."
world country.
Yeah, you need
You know
a
what I mean?
companion. Get older.
Only thing I needed when I'm older is a companion and to keep my dick up. That's why you need Blue Chew.
Oh,
All
there we go.
Smooth. Blue
Like
Chew.
this.
This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. And if you, oh my God, if you want to be as hard as the summer day is long, then get yourself a Blue Chew and bring back that summer heat. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but at a fraction of the cost and in chewable form. The other pills you have to swallow, I don't know. But this one you can chew up. And the process is simple. You sign up at bluechew.com. You consult one of their licensed medical providers. And
My heart's bad. What do you think?
once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription in days in a discreet box. Nobody knows what it is.
Yeah.
You just get your box.
Is that for
You
me?
choose, and you're in there. You're good. Best part is done online.
Can I gum it? Can you gum it?
There's no doctor's visits. No awkward conversations. No waiting at the pharmacy. You just get it. Take it anytime, day or night. Do your thing.
Oh yeah.
It's a good time.
Okay.
Does it work? Do you need it? We'll try it and see. Try it and see. I think everybody should try it for your future. You know what I'm saying? Because one day you might need it. So see if it works now.
We're going to do it here one day. Just try it.
Just the whole
The
time
four of us.
underneath.
Oh, flip this table over. What are you talking about?
I tried it. It worked for me. It was a good time.
Cool.
It was a good time. I got banned, but it was a good time.
I don't want to try it with just you niggas.
No,
do you mean?
no,
What's
you
like
know,
that?
nobody believed him.
Oh.
He's sitting here thinking
wanna
like,
double
really
down.
do it?
No.
No.
What you mean, DC?
No.
Chaz isn't going to flip the table with his penis.
Sure I
Come
can.
on, it was a joke.
I'm not the Van
let me
Days
do that.
anymore, but you know.
You're right. And we got a deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew for free. And use the promo code ISSUES. Just check out and pay $5 shipping. That's it. BlueChew.com. Promo code ISSUES and receive your first month free.
I'll try it today.
Yeah, bro. I'm good. I feel you, Chaz. I wouldn't do it again. But that's why me and Cotty say we ain't never leaving. Because we was like, I ain't doing this shit again with somebody else, relearning somebody else. Especially when you got things going for you and you don't have to deal with somebody's shit.
Right.
That's another reason why you wouldn't. Like, why?
People are like, I'm here because I want to be there.
Yeah.
I also leave if I want to.
You know what? I would marry a divorcee that was hard on themselves. It's like, I'm not going to do anything that I did wrong in the past relationship.
Well, they say
And I'd be
people
like,
who are in their
yes.
second marriages are better because they learned from all the first ones.
But it'll be my first marriage, but
Yeah.
like their third one, so they're just not doing shit.
No.
And they probably just be like, look,
I mean, I'm not totally against getting married. I would want to do it, but she'd have to have a lot of shit
I
already
love it
done.
right now.
Like what? What do you mean?
$1 billion.
You gotta have
Oh.
kids.
No.
Kids out the way.
Okay, I feel that.
Yeah, you definitely have to have kids for me, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not doing that again.
Yeah, I don't know if I can have
Yeah.
more kids.
Mhm.
When your kids get a certain age, you be like,
Yeah.
oh hell no. 25
y'all
and
tapped
25.
out
Yeah.
at this age.
Yeah.
So at 25, I definitely ain't going back.
Hey, I'm one and done, dog. So I get it.
But I do think it's important that you have a companion, somebody on your side.
Yeah, we're not meant to be alone.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'm with Chaz. If it didn't work, I'd be single for a long time until I was older. Because I'm not. Because I know somebody's gonna come in and be like,
Single, like as far as I'm gonna be a nomad by myself or just still dating and stuff.
I'm gonna get
still,
mine off.
still in the street.
I'm gonna get mine off. You feel me? I'm gonna be old me again.
Yeah.
Basically. With actually more access.
Old you with money.
with money and access. Like all those girls that I was like, ooh, I could actually get.
You gonna
Then
go back
actually
to them? You gonna go back to them? They're gonna look
No.
weird,
I'm
different
talking
now.
about like now we have access and platforms to
I know.
meet people that we see.
Would you go back to the baddest chicks that you had in high school? The ones that were in high school that you couldn't get? No.
Well, the ones I got those ones. So I'm talking about
Yeah.
the chicks like girls we crushed on growing up or people we see on the internet. We can go get now if we wanted to. We have a
lightweight.
shot.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Lightweight.
I got a
You know what I
friend
mean?
that did that. He went back and smashed all the high school chicks that didn't like him, and he be showing me pictures. Remember her? I was like, oh yeah, yeah.
Is this
She
friend
was
is
fine
friend
then.
I look at them now and be like, oh,
Yeah. But yeah, I think me single and today, like at this point, yeah, I'd be doing a lot of stuff because I'd be like, oh, I can actually. This is attainable.
Yeah.
This is attainable now. I'm definitely that anchor or you saw or whatever that.
where's that hot
Athlete.
two girl?
Where's that? Whoever you want, you can slide into anybody's DMs now, and there's a strong chance, not strong, but it's they already know who you are.
You get a response at least.
You get a response,
Is
and
this you and your Blue Chew package?
You know what I mean? So it's like, and this is just true. You know how many people right now, it could be anybody, and it's not just us specific, anybody. You know how many people, if it broke up, how many people immediately would slide in her DMs and mine? Like, I was just waiting for y'all
Right.
to split.
You, people you know, you think?
Fuck yeah. Absolutely.
Everybody that's typed, you're such a cute couple. It's
Yeah.
like,
them same
worst
people.
ones,
Them
yeah, the
same
worst
people would
ones,
be
yeah.
her in my DMs like, oh shit.
Worst
you know
ones,
what I
yeah.
mean? It's just, that's humans.
Yeah.
I don't believe everybody who's happy for us. I don't believe all of them.
Smart.
Absolutely
That's smart,
not.
yeah.
No, I'm going the other route. I was like, oh, I did the married for love thing, and I'm just marrying for booty and here you need
Cheeks
how
and
much?
cash.
That's
The
it.
Chaz Rogers album.
That's
Cheeks
it.
and cash.
That's it. Did the love thing already. If that didn't work out, what are we doing? I just need someone to help me up the steps and find me a strong Samoan
Tony
young
talking
woman.
about. What did he say? What did he say?
I said I just need someone to help me up the steps, find me a strong Samoan girl.
Did we talk about our thoughts on Bronny and LeBron?
Oh.
No. Have we talked about it?
No. Would you want to work with your son
Hell
when they
yeah.
become a certain
Absolutely.
age? Even if they were
Absolutely.
bombing?
If I was in the NBA, I'd make them have my daughters the first girls in the NBA playing. If I was LeBron, I would have put my daughter. I'm putting the little one in there. Savannah going in the NBA. What's his daughter name? Zari. Zari going in there. Yeah.
Savannah's wife.
She gonna be next.
This
if I
is
was
this is
LeBron.
what's wild about the LeBron and Bronny thing, right? LeBron is not the first person to help his child do anything.
Right.
So people also, the way athletics work, you can't just bring anybody. He has to have some sort of talent to be in there. You can't just, like, people be like, oh, if I was LeBron, I'd have, your son might be absolute trash. Though Bronny's not absolute trash. Bronny is not going to be a superstar. He's not.
He turned out way better than I thought he would.
And he's not done yet. He
Yeah.
ain't but
He turned
18
out way
years
better than I
old.
thought he would. Yeah.
Well,
So-
coming from a family that nepotism's been thrown on, you were expected to go into any room that we're in and murder everybody, or else you won't be in another room.
Right.
It's not like you could go and score 2 jokes and think you made it. You have to be in there nonstop till they're like, whoa, there's not a joke here. We
Yeah,
just
there
need a
is.
story right here.
Oh,
You're like,
yeah.
okay. Well, let's have a funny story.
I was gonna ask you because I remember talking to Damon, and people think if you are a nepo kid that you
We don't like that term.
that you just get handed stuff. People, because I was talking to this dude and he was like, well, because I put a poll up and I said, do you guys have a problem with nepotism? And most people said no, and some people say yes. So people that say yes, I say why? And he said, because I don't think it's fair for people that work hard. I said, well, that's your stop right there. Why do you assume people who have a father or mother that help don't work? So then I remember Damon told me how many times he had to audition for
Dance Flick.
Dance Flick.
Mhm.
He said they made me audition 7 times. That's my cousin and my uncles, and they still made me audition 7 times. So people think, oh, that's Damon Jr. Of course he got it. It's like, no, you assume, you looking at Cayenne, Melo's kid and Gilbert Arenas' kid, just because they dad in the NBA don't mean them kids ain't putting up the same 700, 1,000 shots. So dude tried to tell me, I said, do you think there's a difference between shooting 500 shots on a rim that's a little shattered and shooting 500 shots in a gated community? You're still putting up 500 shots. Assuming that people who have access do not work is bullshit.
Also with nepotism, as they say a cop family, right? When they come home, the cops speaking in cop terminology. Oh, there was a 211 today. We had to deal with this 187. So the kid is just growing up hearing all this stuff. So when they get to that point, if they want to become a cop, they already know all
Right.
this. It's the same as in comedy or in
Sports, they have the genetics for it. They have the,
doctors, lawyers.
and I'm not saying that they don't have an upper hand. Of course they do. And that's, as a parent, you're supposed to do. That's all we're trying to do, is have our kids have an upper hand. So
Yeah, I
of
don't
course.
get that stuff. There's like, I don't ever get the thing about nepotism or even the friendship thing. It's like, I'm trying to put myself in a position to help people who aren't in that position. That's because it's
like,
hard.
wouldn't you? Like,
You
why?
give the person a shot, and what's gonna happen is what's gonna happen. When Bronny out there getting dogged, which it might happen.
It might.
It's gonna be.
Or
what it
he
is, what
might
it is.
be a
He's gonna have a
journeyman.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't know.
His,
but
yeah, let his
to
journey
say-
be his journey. But
to say just LeBron got him in, it's like, no, he
Right.
has to be able. He still can dunk on it. He can play.
he can play.
He can play.
But
So-
LeBron definitely got
LeBron
him in.
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
got
for
me.
Like,
sure.
hold on,
Yeah.
Zaire didn't get in
Nope.
off D
Not
Wade.
enough, not enough power.
not enough game either.
Yeah.
though.
D Wade's one of the best
Yeah,
2
like
guards
third
ever.
But
best shooting
LeBron
guard
is
of all time.
LeBron.
But LeBron's currently playing though.
Yeah.
I think that's what helped. If LeBron wasn't currently playing,
I think D Wade was in his last year when
Well,
his son was trying
yeah,
Well,
to
but
think
they
about
didn't care.
this.
He
If
was
LeBron
LeBron.
is LeBron.
If LeBron left the Lakers, they would absolutely have nothing. Because right now
They
it's
got
not.
AD.
But AD's not going to sell you tickets on LeBron's.
LeBron still generates. Oh, he's a cash cow.
Right,
still.
exactly.
They got rid
Wade
of
was
LeBron.
never like
but
a
that's the thing.
cash cow.
Bronny a cash cow already. Them summer league games. Are
He will be
packed
until
because
when
of him.
LeBron leaves.
his
he
NIL
won't-
deal. He's
Bro,
already making
I'm watching the
millions.
summer league games. He was 0 for 4 at the time.
Yeah,
Crowd was cool. He hit that fadeaway. Crowd went insane. They
'Cause
are there.
they know
for
LeBron.
him.
They know LeBron's lurking somewhere.
They're there.
But when
he in
LeBron-
Team USA right now. He
No,
in,
but when
what you want?
LeBron is done, that's gonna be. He's
I
not
don't
gonna be a
know.
cash cow.
I don't know, because
agree.
kids watch these people grow up and stuff. That's why they love LaMelo, and that's why you got to understand us. We don't get these kids.
But they
They coming up.
But LaMelo and them deliver. Bronny hasn't yet delivered.
He hasn't. He just started.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, he doesn't.
But I'm saying.
But remember all the hate LaMelo was getting.
Wait, but Bronny was never the best kid in high school on his team. He was
Right.
never the best kid in college.
No, that team was stacked.
Yeah.
That senior team was
well, that's the thing.
stacked.
But it's not like Bronny should have got drafted at where he got drafted at. That's
What, almost last?
Either way, Bronny wasn't a draft pick. You look at Bronny, you go
Well,
compared
before
to other
the-
players.
before the heart attack, he was.
There's
Yeah.
3 players on his team that were better than him.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I'm not talking about high school. I'm talking about college team.
Well, this is what I said to that, right? So people say that all the time. He's taking a spot away from somebody else who deserved it. I said, you realized that if you didn't get drafted, that means every team passed on you twice. That ain't got shit to do with Bronny.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with Bronny. If you didn't get drafted, every team in the NBA said no twice. What that got to do with Bronny?
When he got drafted, what's the
55.
last?
55. So there was
I
5
think-
spots left in the draft.
So
So all those kids who didn't get drafted, it wasn't just the
It
people are,
it was a trash draft
but
anyway.
it was a
considering.
terrible
It was
draft.
a trash draft
and people
anyway.
are talking about it like the Lakers had the only 2 picks in the draft. All these teams passed on all these kids. And the NBA, there's been around for 75 years. There's been 4,000 guys to play in the NBA.
He was their second pick this year.
Yeah.
Like dead last. And so I told everybody, name me pick 55 in any draft. People can name Patty Mills.
I think Draymond was up there. In
Nah,
one
he
of
was
them years.
he wasn't that late.
He wasn't that late.
People named Patty Mills and what's the name? Lefty that played for the Spurs too.
Ginobili?
They're the only 2 55s that people actually know. Everybody else, these niggas were either out
Wait,
the
but
league.
Those are great players.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the only 2 in 75 years of basketball. You can name 2 that you give a shit about, and now everybody cares.
I don't think that's the point. When I look at Bronny getting drafted at 55th pick by the Lakers, I go like,
There was someone better than him that could have took that spot.
Well, most of the
We know what this
people
is.
after like
is fine.
numbers,
Yeah, which is it's okay, but
every you could say that every year though,
most of the people
About
after
it,
number
a lot of
15 go G League.
right?
They're not
And that's what I'm
going-
saying. People make it Bronny specific every single year. They draft some guy and everybody's like, what? Who? So and so was better. So remember that year, Jameer Nelson was not getting picked. They were picking all these foreign guys. They were picking, and Dick Vitale is going insane. Jameer Nelson was Player of the Year. He was like he had just Final Four, and they were not picking him. But they were picking all these guys who end up washing out. Jameer had a great career, blah, blah. So I'm like, that happens every year. It's only a big deal because it's Bronny. What's happening to Bronny is not the first time this has happened.
That's definitely
It's
the reason
not-
why only people care.
And if you his father, you goddamn right.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And I
facts,
told
yeah.
people, you think Keelan the other day, he was doing background or set up. Hell yeah.
Of
Did he
course,
audition?
yeah.
Absolutely not.
You'd be a fool
Like,
not to do it. You have to
What are you
help
talking
your child.
about?
Yeah.
Yes. Now it's up to Bronny to sustain it. Now, if Bronny, it's his 3rd year and ain't nothing happening, he out the league, well then.
I do say this with Bronny. If he doesn't go G League and
They said he is already.
okay,
Yeah.
because I'm like, there's
He's
people
definitely
like
going to G League.
Yeah, they
there's
said
people
already.
like Imani Bates averaging 27 in G
Right.
League that's not getting a chance to step up into the pros.
Right.
And he has the
He's
numbers
nice,
behind
too, and
him.
he bulked
Cold.
up.
So right.
Yeah.
So somebody said it was Rashad McCants was like, so you saying Bronny's better than Imani Bates? No. But Gilbert's like, but that's on the Cavs for not playing it. That don't have shit to do with people are bringing up other people's stuff that
you
don't
can't
have
bring up
shit
other
to
teams.
do with
Yeah,
Bronny.
you got to keep it all
If
Lakers.
the Cavs
yeah.
are too stupid to bring up
If Imani was on
Imani
the
Bates,
Lakers,
right?
Yeah.
And so
I'll be like, nigga.
and then the first round draft pick for the Lakers last year, because people was like, we trying to win championships. I was like, you're depending on the 55th pick to do that? No, you're not.
Well, they need to get that out their head for the
I'm
next
like-
couple of years.
I'm like, the number 1 draft pick for the Lakers last year, he played 5 minutes a game and averaged 1 point
Who was
a
their
game.
number 1 pick last year?
Nobody fucking knows.
Who was their number 1 pick there? Kid in the Connect?
This
From
year,
Tennessee?
Yeah.
he look nice though.
So
But
he
lanky,
do.
lanky
You
white
still
dude,
got
yeah.
Christie on the bench, who's amazing.
Max Christie, yeah.
But the lad, their guy that
Yeah.
they picked first averaged 1 point a game last year. But you expect Bronny to come in and drop 20
Bronny,
at
yeah.
55? Like, what?
Yeah.
You're just upset because you don't like LeBron or you're mad. A lot of people,
Yeah, the criticism is whack.
I think a lot of people have a misplaced jealousy with nepotism. Like they just be like, oh, if I had that.
Must be nice.
Yeah, I think
it
it's just a natural
Natural hate.
Yeah, it's a natural hate that I don't
janitor.
think they want it. Yeah, I don't think they want to do it. I don't think they want to do it. They just look at it like,
Yeah.
man, I wish that I had that.
Bronny's also been playing with pros since
His whole
he-
life.
Yeah,
Like
three or four players from his high school team went pro,
Right.
and he was responsible for distributing the ball and keeping them all happy. So coming to the league, it's the
I
same
think
job.
he ain't gonna be.
Hey, Bronny can be a Derek Fisher, dog. I was like, this ain't no way Bronny can't be a
Bro,
Derek Fisher out there.
We shall see.
So I'm
Ain't
just
no way
saying,
he
like,
can't do
so
that.
people act like
He
he's
can
just
shoot
not
better
good
than
enough to
Fisher.
play. I'm like, bro, you know how many guys in the league that they said wasn't good enough to play, or ones? What about all the guys who were supposed to be that guy and just washed
a
out?
bunch
Anthony
of
Bennett
them.
was a #1 pick and washed out in a year.
A bunch of them.
So you just never know. There's been 4,000
Yeah, you
people
don't
to play in
know,
the
yeah.
league, bro, in 75 years. So it's
Yeah.
very hard.
Greg
it's almost
Oden,
impossible.
Greg Oden.
You never
Bennett
know how
was
it's
a
gonna
bust.
play
Different
out.
case.
So just deal with it. Like, and you don't care about a 55th pick. You do not care.
Yeah, only because it's him.
Yeah, and it's just like, guys, and there are people better. Well, if those people are better, the cream always rises to the top. So there's a lot of people who come through the G League. Wasn't Derek White is on the Olympic team now?
Derek White.
Which is weird.
That's because he
For the
shaved his
Celtics.
head.
But
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just saying,
If he kept
he's
that
somebody.
haircut he had.
Nobody
Oh,
knew who he
yeah.
was. Came up through the G
And
League,
I think
started
that's why I should
killing.
have went to Brown.
You know what I mean? Absolutely.
Yeah, to Brown.
At least.
Absolutely.
Yeah, to Jalen Brown.
Absolutely. Because they was like, oh, we needed to, like Jalen Brown didn't lock up.
They said Drew Holiday type play. Nah, Drew Holiday.
Drew
different.
was
always
cold.
nice.
Yeah,
Drew's
yeah.
Drew's underrated.
Yeah, don't sleep on Drew.
He's
Yeah,
been
people
nice since
people
high
hyping
school.
Drew
Yeah.
now, but Drew was the
Drew-
#1 player in the country
Yeah,
coming out of high
Drew
school.
was nasty,
he was
man.
one and done at UCLA.
I went
He
and
was
seen
an
him in
all-star.
high
He only
school,
walked
yeah.
away because his wife got sick.
Mm-hmm.
But Drew Cole,
Yeah,
he's just that's
deeper.
just how dope everybody in the NBA
Right.
is that Drew is just now getting his
Exactly.
flowers.
Possibly one of the best defenders
Yeah.
on the wing I've seen
Like,
in a long time.
A super long time. He
Yeah.
always been like that.
Yeah.
He just get it.
I
Like,
seen
he just
him
know how
at
to do
Campbell
it.
Hall.
Yep,
giving
that's why I seen
people
him in
double
Campbell Hall, too.
nickels.
Yeah, Drew was nasty.
You from
But-
LA?
Yeah.
One
Him
and
and
one.
Shout out all
brothers.
three of their brothers.
All three of them in the league.
NBA.
And that's the thing too. So you talking about siblings,
And his
right?
sisters ain't no joke either.
Nope.
The Hooper
His mom was no joke.
Yep.
She is that athletic director at
But
Campbell
but
Hall.
people mad at that. Like, of course because they showed the under-17 Team USA, and it was like Cayenne, Matt Barnes kids, whatever.
Mhm.
And it was like, oh, pretty soon it's just gonna be kids.
Did they have Gilbert's son there? Because he's
he's
real.
he's younger. He's younger than.
Okay,
I
because
think.
he is real.
Yeah, he
Gilbert's kid cold.
Yeah.
And
Melo's
people
kid
were
cold.
like, oh, it's just because your dads are in the NBA. It was like, well, one, they had the genetics, duh, and two, yeah, they've had access to play against pros their whole life to do but to say they're not working is bullshit.
To work out with pro
They're
trainers.
working. Are they working in the best facilities? Absolutely, but they're still working.
Mm-hmm.
And to say that somebody who has a leg up doesn't work, I feel like takes away from what they achieve. Now, there's different type of nepotism too. You got the nepotism that I worked for this. Yeah, I had a leg up, but I still worked. And then you have the George Bushes, where it's just like, this nigga
What
didn't-
you're gonna do?
he didn't need to be here at
Right.
all. Like, he didn't. His daddy definitely. Like, I don't like the only nepotism I have a problem with is do you know who my father is? That type of my kid gets in trouble, I can make it go away.
They
That-
walk
'cause-
chest first. With
yeah, your kid has no
nepotism.
accountability. When that's the thing. Bronny is a good kid. I could see if he was a snot-nosed brat type nepotism. I get why people don't like that. The people who come in and let's say what y'all do. They got a job because their dad's a writer, but this kid sucks and he doesn't know what he's doing. And he doesn't listen to anybody and he comes in late and I get that. But if a person is working hard and busting their ass and they're in there because of their mom or dad, but they're doing everything right and they're good, solid people, that ain't no difference from you getting a job from your homie or you having a reference for something
Right.
else or whatever. It's no different. We all try to hook up our friends.
Oh,
I saw the article of the kid who got a job at Burger King and then got all his boys on.
Mhm, got the homies in.
That's it.
That's what you're supposed to do.
When we do movies, we call everybody we know. Be like, hey, got this spot. Want to
Bro,
do it?
every-
Come set.
Project
Nobody's
I
called me.
have going on, I just call people I know. What y'all doing? Like I think it's a misplaced jealousy because like DC said, because your dad and mom
hey,
don't
bro.
do it. You know
It comes
what I
with
mean?
the territory, though. His dad was getting hated on. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah, LeBron didn't come
And they
in with
still
all
hate him.
love. Yeah.
They still hate on him, and he's one of the
His
greatest
own,
to
his
ever do
own
it.
teams were hating. His own players, the Cavaliers were like hating on him.
Nobody
when he
get-
got drafted, they
no-
were like, he's not going to come in and make any changes. They
And
went back
Ricky
and showed
Davis
those
was outta there.
videos. Yeah. Who was the dude? Darius
Miles.
Darius Miles and was hating.
Ain't nobody.
Which was weird
mad.
because you came out of high school, Darius. Why you hating?
Right. That's all hating. So
It is what it is. But I tell people right now, well, y'all better get uncomfortable because I'm giving my kids everything I possibly can.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Ain't nobody mad at the lady that works at Walmart that gets her son that job
Nope.
at the counter.
You only
Unless
got this
that
because you know
son-
somebody.
Unless that son was not doing his job. It was trash. Then that's when I feel like you can say somebody else deserved that.
Yeah.
If your kid is trash, like just a trash person, then yeah, you took that opportunity from somebody who worked hard and blah blah. But if your kid is decent, oh well, that's life. Networking, knowing who you know is life.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get out of here. That's real.
Yeah, life ain't. Somebody said life ain't fair. It ain't. All right. So DC, where you at?
Stress Factory, New Brunswick this weekend. East Coast, we coming back, man. We'll be with Marlon Wayans, Craig Wayans out that bish. And if you coming from the daddy issues, say what's up to us. A lot of people been popping up from daddy issues. And then see me and be like, "Is Craig here?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get him."
Craig, where you at?
Yeah, that scared me.
Oh, that girl.
I just walked out. Craig! Oh shit! What'd I do? What you catch me doing?
She saw you from daddy issue or knew you from daddy
She had a
issue?
baby in her arm. Craig, you know what time
I'd
it
been
is.
out the
Been
back
here
door.
before.
Take care of your responsibilities.
I'd be like, all right.
Craig ain't got no STDs, but he got 4 kids. Get out of here, man. Come on, man. What are you talking about?
Don't stay forever.
So does Herb.
So does Herb.
Well, that Craig Wayne's on everything. Catch me on the road. Holla at me.
You can't catch me anywhere but on the YouTube. Like Chaz, we're not going to film today. We'll film tomorrow sometime. I'll let you guys know. And then episodes up every Friday at midnight. So stay up for it. The amount of text comments that it gets at midnight kills me. I love it. So
That's
I appreciate
interesting.
it. Yeah.
People be up.
Freaks.
That's what I just wanted to see. I was just like, I wonder if anybody's gonna watch this at midnight. And people be like, "Oh, it just dropped." Like, y'all can hilarious. I'll be up at midnight, so I get it.
I
I get
forgot
it.
you with Freaky Lack talking about I have the STD. You and Freaky Lack.
Just
what's it got to do
from
with
contact?
me?
Just from contact.
Contact?
And
What's it got to do with me?
Content and contact.
Contact.
This Sunday, I'm at Hyenas in Dallas. Get your tickets, and there's plenty left. Plenty of tickets left. Always plenty of tickets left when it comes.
Which room you doing?
to me?
That's where we were at, right, Chaz?
No, we did
I don't know.
Fort Worth.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
my
I'm
bad.
in.
Oh,
But it
my
was
bad.
Hyenas.
Oh, yeah.
So
Never
I'm in
mind.
Dallas on the 20. That's going to be on the 21st, and then I'm in Birmingham. Sorry, not the 20. Wait, is that 21st? Why can't I find my? I don't know my own dates.
Craig is a
Oh, there we go.
beautiful soul.
Okay, yeah. So
He's
yeah,
a dope
21st
spirit.
I'm in Dallas.
Aw.
On the 26th, I'm in Birmingham, Alabama at the Stardome in the small room. Plenty of tickets left. Plenty of tickets left. Please get your tickets for that. And then August 2nd and 3rd, Sacramento. 4 shows. I will be at Laughs Unlimited.
Hey.
4 shows. Get your tickets. Plenty of tickets left.
Get your
Plenty of tickets left. Please get these tickets, not till last minute. Every city so far, you guys have surprised me, but just get your tickets early, please.
Oh, the grind is
For the
crazy.
love of God.
Thank you,
Please.
Miranda.
I wish I had a dad that owned a comedy club. Other than that, man, we out. Thank y'all for listening, and we'll see y'all next week.
We out.
We out.